Good morning, and we are live with another episode of the Talk to Tanner show where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to make you a better version of yourself to become. I tried doing that intro with the cat. I screwed it up. I tried doing the introduction with the cat and I screwed it up. Dang it, Cleo. I tried. But yeah, that was our cat, Cleo. She's wonderful. She's a princess, yada, yada. But back to the point, we are here again with another episode to help make you a better version of you for the people you love and care about most. Personal development is what we're all about here. And today we're about to talk about focus. This is a topic that we love to touch on because I think it's probably one of the most important things that you can really do for yourself on a personal development standpoint. So we're going to keep hitting it as we learn and grow. I've paid for a couple more courses on how to improve focus. And it turns out that the gurus, it's nothing in the tagline. It talks about how the gurus lied. It's really, there isn't any crazy secret to being able to focus and just get shit done. There's really no secret to like build businesses or to make more money or to do any of this stuff. It's like a little frustrating to me, but at the same time, it's really relieving because it's just, you just figure out what you need to do and then you just stop distracting yourself and do the fucking work. And it's really that simple. Granted, there will be things going on with your life. For example, I was drinking too much, I was smoking too much pot. I picked up nicotine and I was just miserable because I was just consuming substances all the time and I couldn't focus that way. So, I mean, if you really do want to get down in the nitty gritty, I always highly recommend being sober for 30 days. If you want to figure out what the hell you're trying to do with your life, if you're not willing to do that, then I can't do anything really for you. It's going to be, you can figure it out. I'm not saying you can't. It's just going to be a lot harder. So I was starting off with that with focus, just flat out sobriety. But here we're going to go over just anyway a few more points from this course that I went ahead and took. Shout out to Athletic Greens. Shit's the best. It's not even close. It's the best supplement I've ever had in my life. We're going to go over what I went through on the seminar for focus and a lot of realizations that it's a lot more simple than we think. So anybody can focus. Let's go ahead and get right to the board and get on this shit. I'm going to turn my camera to make sure that our folks over at Instagram, good morning. Thanks for tuning in this morning. That we have a chance to learn about focus. Okay, focus. Okay, can you see focus over there? Yeah, that's extra wide. Okay. So I got my handy dandy notebook. Always have enough. I love these notebooks. It'd be more organized on the computer. I get that, but I just love writing down. Pen to paper helps me learn. I don't know about you, but focus. First part about focus, if you want to improve your ability to focus and to get things done, and not only get things done, but enjoy them more while you do them, focus is create structure. Create structure. Essentially, what does create structure means? It means plan your day. Plan your day. So what we are doing most of the time when we're not focused is we're trying to figure out what the hell we want to do with the day. Does that sound familiar to you? Does it sound like, oh, wow, I have a million options of things I can fucking do right now, and I'm not sure which one to do? It turns out humans spend way more time figuring out what to do than actually doing what they need to do. So we get tripped up all the time. Like roughly right after this video is done, I will post this video. I will post other samples that I'll make on TikTok. I am on LinkedIn, on YouTube, to all the social media platforms for about 30 minutes. I will write up descriptions and I will pump it out. And that time, that's what I'm going to do. And after that, I'm going to write 500 words for my book. and then I have a meeting. And so just having these things planned out makes it a hell of a lot easier to focus when you just know what to do. So plan your day. And you don't have to be a robot, okay? It doesn't need to be like 10:30 to 10:31 I do this, and then from 10:31 I do this to 11, and then from 11 to 11:15 I do this. It doesn't have to fill up the entire day. And we're going to go over, and why do you not want to do that? Because the number 2 way to help with focus is take breaks. Take breaks. So first, you're going to want to plan out your day and have a rough idea what it is you're going to do. I always like to write out right in the morning after you do a little bit of meditation, nothing crazy. I only do like 10 minutes. And then after that, then I'm like, what are the top 3 things I am trying to get done today? If I could get anything done today, what would it be? And usually one of them is this show. Get up on the horse and do something live on the camera, teach somebody something, try and have some type of impact for other people. Create this content, help other people. That's usually one of the priorities for me. So what are your priorities? What are the 3 things that you really, really want to get done today? It could be clean your house. It could be reach out to an old friend. It could be go to the store and get a gift for your family member for Christmas. As long as they're intentional and they're what you really want to do, it'll really help with knowing what you need for planning for your day, and additionally, just having better structure for the day so we're not bouncing around, not sure what to do. So you have the priorities for the day, you have the structure for the day, whether it's a to-do list, a top 3 priorities, whatever, creating more structure so you know what to do next. Next, talking about taking breaks. So I get asked a lot, so how long should I focus? And this is within the class they were talking about scientifically. So you should be trying to focus no more than 90 minutes. 90 minutes is kind of that key, 90 minutes is that really nice key threshold. Anything over that, your quality of attention is going to start diving down, lower and lower quality. So nothing more than 90 minutes. And if it's, for me, I was starting out with 30 minutes of uninterrupted focus. You can use a timer. I don't like to have my phone around me when I'm trying to write or when I'm trying to learn something, just because it's too distracting. There's too much on it. So I use this chess timer. I've showed this on the show before. Use this chess timer, just some type of timer to just kind of show how much time you're putting into it. And remember, it's like a muscle. It's like a muscle, just like if you're meditating. Meditating is a great workout that you can do to help with focus. I've noticed the more that I meditate, it is way easier to just sit down and write and focus on it, because it is like a muscle, just like you're curling weights, squatting, whatever the hell you're doing. If the more that you do it, the stronger you'll get. But remember that you don't need to go past 90 minutes. That threshold is kind of, after you get past that 90 minutes, even though you've built up endurance, you're kind of going over it. So, okay, so you're taking work. How long is the breaks? So after you bust your ass for 90 minutes, meaning you don't have a cell phone in the room, you're just completely locked in and focused for an hour and a half, then I would highly recommend taking a 20-minute break. 20-minute break. And a break does not mean scroll on your phone or your social media for 20 minutes. Yes, so you can look at your phone every now and again. I'm not the phone police here, but just understand that the phone is usually the biggest problem. And you're going from subject to subject to subject to subject, and it's just so much that it's killing your attention span and your ability to focus. So I would recommend not doing that. Maybe you could read something light. I read the newspaper. I think the newspaper has a ton of good shit, and we should do a whole episode on that and how there's a lot of opportunities in newspapers because old people have all the money. But But doing something like maybe going for a walk. Do you have a dog? Do they need to go for a walk? Do you have is there someone who you could go see? Could you go to a retirement home and give someone a little bit of your time? Could you go help somebody with something? What could you go do on your break that would allow you to actually take a real break in between the focus? So taking breaks. It's okay to take breaks, it turns out, because it's about quality over quantity, in my understanding nowadays. So we're trying to break down, we're trying to be focused, and we're trying to do quality work. Then being focused for this 90-minute time range, and then taking a 20-minute break. Okay. And the last one would be, they had a shorter word for it, but I totally forgot it. I didn't write it down in the notes because I'm a dork. But it was essentially, the point of it was check email and social media, doing the crab walk, media twice a day. Can you even see that low, Instagram? All right, let's check on Instagram, see how you guys are doing. All right, we're right over here. Okay, so checking email and social media twice a day. Turns out if you do it more than that, then you're losing like the quality of what it's really supposed to do. I would argue you should not be even using this crap unless you're trying to make money with it, dinero. But if you can't make money off of it and you do just want to use it for social preferences or whatever it is enjoyable to you, it is still best to limit it to twice a day. This stuff rots your brain, and it's just too much comparison with other people, and we're watching other people's lives versus actually living it for ourselves. This can be very dangerous. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, I get sad when I look at this too many times a day versus if I only look at it. So I'm going to look at this social media stuff right after here to post on here before my BNI meeting. And then I'm going to look at it again after lunch to try and make another post. And then that's it. And when I do it, it brings me a lot of joy. I get to see people doing cool things, and try it for yourselves. Limit the use of email, limit the use of social media, come back to it and give it quality attention when you do use it, and then forget about it and go on with your life and do other stuff. So see if that helps you. See if that's brought me a lot. It's relieved a lot of stress because, man, there's just so much going on in the world. So again, we're going to wrap this up. We got to get out of here for a meeting at 7:30, but creating structure, just have a good idea of what you're going to be doing for the day. Get your top priorities out. Next, don't be scared to take a break, like a real one. No cell phone, walk the dog, go for a walk or something. And number 3, check email and social media twice a day, maybe in the morning, maybe at lunch, or maybe at lunch and maybe once at dinner, twice a day, and see if that can help with relieving some stress and helping with focus. All right, friends, I hope this was helpful. Focus, focus, focus. People who can focus and get more stuff done. Instagram, let's make sure you're with us. Rowan, we need to hire a cameraman. So if this can help with your focus and this can help with you getting stuff done more effectively, more consistently, then that can improve the quality of our results. And we can do the whole goal of this show. We can help other people. So focus, 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 improve your quality. If you know someone who wants to improve their focus, who wants to improve the quality of their day, please share this content with them. It's completely free. We're jumping on here, but we're jumping off. It's our time to go. I want you all to have a magnificent, magnificent day. Don't be scared to focus. Get the chess timers out, little cheats and hacks. Use them up. I'm rolling out of here. You all have an amazing, amazing Thursday. I'll be back here Friday, December 2nd, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, live with another episode, tips and tricks and ideas to make us a better version of ourselves. Cheers, friends. I'm out of here. Have a good day. Happy